What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 16 of my Total War Warhammer 3 modded Lord Skrolk Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time, the rats came back and, well, the recruitment drive continues. We got a little bit of money, a few battles down, and we've got several new armies. Some are ready to go and some are nearing and being ready to go. I'm very excited to try this one out in particular, the Ashen Triad, mixing with the Storm Vermin and the Doom Flayers, and I'm interested in the Ogre army as well. And to be perfectly frank, more likely than not, we'll put the Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep and the Morskatars Hellion, the two Rat Ogre regiments of renown, in this one as well, because even if we get Molder, we can leave the Hell Pit Abomination sort of a theme to that one instead. Oh, that reminds me, we gotta build a few Hell Pit Abominations and a few Doom Wheels and more flamethrowers. But yeah, that's what Kairos is for. That's why we're trading territory to him. Gotta get that fire unit stuff in combination. Anyway, I do believe we're good to go for the next turn. As promised, I did the building between the episodes this time around, so let's end the turn and see if anything interesting happens. Go. Alright, now who, if anybody, is near enough to actually attack us? I don't think that there's anyone, actually, at least not for this turn, so we should be okay. But they're welcome to try. Or maybe they're not, because our coastline is completely undefended, and will probably remain so. The best defense is a good killing off everybody else. Peace treaty? No. I don't think so. Now, in theory, Arcan could sail over to us, but he hasn't done it so far, and we are going to send a few armies his way anyway, so I think that'll preempt any of his strikes, so we'll be fine. We should also probably try to get Kairos to declare war on both him and potentially the... Akash Flesh Ripper is going to declare war on us. Okay, fair enough. We don't need your help, anybody. Not for a single little beast herd. A little bit annoying. It's kind of funny. The garrisons of the Dark Elves were so strong that they were on... Really? For loyalty? For a potion of foolhardiness? No. Confederation between the Oracles of Tzeentch and the Flaming Scribes. Really? Oh, man. Okay. Looks like the Flaming Scribes just had to betray us one last time and do it via Confederation. But whatever. It'll make Kairos stronger. Now we just gotta really make sure that we keep friendly with Kairos. He does like us, though, so... Yeah, just gotta keep that up. Ally loses outpost. Waste of money. Lots more bell polishers. Seafarer, more bell polishers, like 20 bell polishers. Okay, all the bell polishers. And Vomik, I don't even know who that is loyal again. Good for Vomik. Now, where did this army go? Is this it? Yeah, I think that's an encampment, right? I don't think this was there before, and they were out at sea. Anyway, as I was saying before I interrupted myself with 50,000 things, the garrisons of the Dark Elves are so strong, like so ridiculously strong with their executioners and their Blackguard and their Dread Knights and whatnot, that the Beastmen had no chance of actually doing anything to them, so they just gave up on it, even if they are at war with the Cult of Pleasure, and are going for us instead, which, fair enough. I also noticed that the 13th scheme ended. We were at plus 14,000 gold per turn, and now we're down to 8.3k. Ugh. 8.3k, that's a nearly half of our income loss from this. Alright, 17 turns. Just gotta make sure that we don't bankrupt ourselves for like the 5th time between that time and this. Anyway, let's get going. Skrolk, you're gonna grab this shipwreck. Looks like Tyrion has the Sword of Cain, eh? I'm not 100% sure whether we should actually take it on Lord Skrolk, at least until we confederate the other rats, but on the other hand, I'll think about it. Eat captives or sell off. I mean, we're not healing here, and it's not a crazy amount of cash. I think we're just gonna eat the captives. Keep picking up these islands, though. Did you just get a second materials at sea, like in a row, Skrolk? Alrighty. Skrolk is truly blessed by the Horned Rat. I think the Horned Rat is certainly showing its favor now. The non-mutant, the mutant clone, you're gonna go up here. You're gonna go all the way to Norska. In retrospect, what I probably should have done is actually sent these guys to Nagaron, just essentially get all of our allied territories undercityed up because they're not going to get destroyed. We're not going to lose our undercities. At least it's unlikely. Speaking of getting destroyed, damn. Looks like the Disciples of the Maw are pressing Skavenblight hard. And Dickett is willing to confederate because of it. Is he the only one? He is the only one. Alright, this means we will do this. Let me just see here. I want to see where his armies are. And just in case, and what he has... Where is Ickett's main stack? And we've got a bunch of heroes out here. Oh, this is going to completely screw over our capacity. Alright, this means there will probably have to be some admin. Toxer, Ring Wrench. Oh man, it's going to be difficult to protect all of this. Upside the Corrupted. It's going to be a massive food loss as well, and the public order here is terrible. Well, it's going to be an interesting time. Okay, well, I think that means that we have to get into a war with the Disciples of the Maw, and that also decides where we're going to send some of our new armies. I'm almost tempted to say maybe we should send Toxer up there instead of Cathay. Cathay is going okay. We just essentially opened up a big new front because of this. On the other hand, we got other armies to send over there. You know what, I'll think about it. Let's do the Confed, I guess. Diplomacy first, as in the non-Confed diplomacy. That's looking like that's the only thing we can do. Alright. Oh, the public order is going to be horrendous because of this, though. Well, what are you gonna do? Can't pass up a good Icket. Alright, there we go. Skavenblight is ours. All the other rats are going to be pissed about this, and we're down to 3.8. We'll hopefully fix this. Province secured. Good, 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 good. Some armies have received plague. Consider confederation. That we do. Oak of Ages. Income from all buildings plus 5 all regions faction-wide. That is nice. That is nice. I don't know that we'll be able to protect any of this, but it is nice. Alright. Uncollect the income in all of these places. That's the first thing to do. Looks like he's building chieftains everywhere, but that's... Okay, wait. We need to switch all of this to public order, to control, and delete everything that isn't a... well, you know what? Keep the chieftain capacity. No, we need to replace it with furs. Alright, fine. We can probably just build up a few chieftains. Control. Control. This place doesn't care about control. Is there anything that would be useful? I guess food generation. It doesn't make money either, and it can't be upgraded any further. In theory, we'll be using all of these for food generation, but for now... Only you. These places still need to build up the control buildings at the very least. And Kingsglade... And just delete the clan barracks as well. Need public order first. Alright, that's good. Toxer Ring Wrench, what do you have here? Black Ho... Oh! You have one of Ickett's, you have one of his unique units, eh? That's kind of interesting. Okay, wait, actually, speaking of Icket, he is wounded right now. Alright, and he'll be back in 2 turns. He has the reduction for warplocks, rattling guns, warp fire throwers. We kind of have him... Okay, we'll have to figure out what we do with him, because we don't want a repeat of Mutin's army. We'll have to have it a little bit different. Oh, we have the Eye Takers here as well. Oh, that's fantastic. You're not super happy about this. Yeah, alright, what do you have? Daggers in the dark. No. Gonna delete you. Wait, do you have any items? Ashen Apprentice, income from sacking settlements. Good, it's all fine, but you don't need to be here. What do you have? And you have the war. Damn, we got all the special Icket stuff, which is great. We just gotta make sure we don't lose it. Go here and try not to die. Your public order. Your loyalty is okay. I don't think we want to delete too many things here. We want to keep these things alive, as in the special units. I guess we're just going to give them to Icket anyway. What's the likelihood that these guys attack you? Low? I kind of want to get all of these armies essentially moving together. I don't really care about Quinnell or Paravant. Speaking of Quinnell, actually, don't collect income. Stay here. I think we're going to get all these armies moving together. And this is not trespassing. We might have to destroy these orcs because I kind of don't like them here, but well, we'll see. Alrighty, so those are the new stacks, right? Assuming that we don't have any other... Oh, right, this guy. Upside the Corrupted. I don't really care about you, and Seeping Putrescence isn't all that useful to us, and frankly, neither is anything you have. So you can lose all of this, and you can delete yourself. Certainly not going to be paying food for you. Skavenblight. Now, the defenses here are solid. Wait, did they not build? Oh, they're both tier 5. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but fortunately we can pump up the jam. I mean, the growth quite a lot should we desire to do so. You don't have a Taskmaster's platform. Okay, start with that. Wait, actually, wait. I want to see what we're missing and what we have. Actually, we have pretty much every single military structure. I mean, it is Skavenblight, and that does make sense. All right, so what we'll do is we'll switch you to expansionist planning for a turn. The control. You know what? I don't like that. Switch to efficient planning. And we'll still build the Taskmaster's platform to fix up the public order. We're missing just the Clan War Council, which we could potentially build up the Clan Armory instead, or delete the Clan Armory and replace it. And keep all the other stuff, and get a Clan War Council. Should we even need it here? Or eventually we could just get rid of the back tunnels, still build the Council of 13 chamber in the Shattered Tower, and it'll still all be good. Anyway, Magritta, oh! Magritta, you're tier 4. That's kind of impressive. Okay, so delete the weapon burrow. We need defenses here, and delete the assassin's hideout. We can, I guess, build the warp lightning capacitors and the underdocks. Construction cavern, you know what, for 2,000 gold, it's pretty darn cheap. Don't collect the income for now. Delete the clan pit and replace it with a defensive structure as well. More likely than not, all of these guys will declare war on us rather shortly. And, okay, what do we have here? Oh, hey, we have Bordello as well. Okay, don't collect the income as yet, but switch to expansionist planning because we'll need you to grow. Get the clan pit up and running. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be taking this territory for ourselves, then. I wasn't originally planning to do so, and hey, Epidemius. Oh, alright, don't collect the income here. Just build a cheap Taskmaster's platform, and upgrade this. We'll see if anybody attacks them, and by them I mean these territories. Yeah, delete this. And the scavenge pile as well. And we'll deal with it as we go. Do we need to upgrade you? You know what, frankly, since we're probably going to delete you, we can wait on that. Hello. Dodbat Orc Spanker. Alright, that's fantastic. Definitely a contender for one of the top names. It's very difficult to beat Dick Bootycatcher, but Orc Spanker's pretty good. Anyway, that completely distracted me. We need armies here. This just got interesting. I mean, it's not like the campaign hasn't been interesting so far, but damn, it just got real interesting. You to the Mine of the Bearded Skulls, please. We will be upgrading the tier 5 here. And we want that construction reduction. In combination with the... nice. With the materials, let's see, that brings it down to only 3.6k. And then you can, for now at least, go back to exploitative planning / food generation. And I just talked about not bankrupting ourselves. We're down to 3.1k. Okay. No, it's not okay. Oh. Also, now, Nivaventur is about to go for his own army. You, however... This is going to be our Death Runner army, because who knows when we're going to get Deathmaster Snitch. Let's get you that 4th Plague Toad. We can also transfer these Plague Toads to you. I think so. And then we can start traveling on down to, I believe we wanted to go to the Citadel of Dusk. So, Vermich. I did not select Vermich, I select... I did... Okay. Go down to the Southern Sentinels and then hit up the Citadel of Dusk afterwards, and then we'll see about other construction cost reductions later. Troop Ferry, you are gonna go through here. Sea line. In order to get those Warp Lightning Cannons to the Death Globe army, the Poison Wind army. Man, I really wasn't expecting it to be Scryer that we got now instead of Molder, because Molder was at, 2 points until we were able to confederate it. What is this? A little Skaven rebellion? Kill it. Oracles of Tzeentch have this stuff. It's theirs. We'll help them out a little bit, and take a little bit of food for our trouble as well. Don't bother healing, because we can ransom and we're gonna need the money, apparently. And we'll pop you into a camp, and keep moving. And we'll just go for the underway stance after. Start helping out here. Alright, that looks good. Tor Serpendar, yes, before I forget, we're going to trade you to Kairos. 452, alright. 6.2k, not bad, not bad. Join war against the Cult of Sigmar. 14, alright, not bad. Alright, how about the followers of Nagash? 3.2, okay, let's do... Oh, really? It's 2k less? How much do we care about the followers of Nagash? You know what, I think I'd rather have the money. Let's ignore the followers of Nagash. How about... Eshwatl? No. Alright, fine, they're just gonna do one. That's fine, that's fine. Let's do that. They'll still be pretty darn happy with the side wager. Going to 140 should not, in theory, be betraying us. Also, Oracles of Tzeentch, you would like us to defeat King Pentu and King Kura, and we'll do so, like so. And so do the Poxmakers. Hopefully they don't just attack each other as soon as they come into diplomatic contact with each other. Kairos and Kugath, I mean. Pustin the Pugilist. Alright, so what we need you to do is to gather the units that you need to gather. Kind of on the fence about needing this additional Packmaster. You know what? I'll leave this territory. I'm gonna send Mr. Pustin to... Alright, go to Itza for now. This... Oh, right, we need to deal with this little Beastman army. I think I'll deal with it in a second. Sacred Pools. What do we need to build here? Wasn't the construction cavern, right? I deleted something here. I assume it was for capacity. We are already building chieftain capacity. We could do additional Packmaster capacity. We will eventually need the construction cavern. You know what? The construction cavern's fairly expensive to build up, even to tier 2. Then again, I suppose so is everything. The Pox Cauldrons are free now. That's fine. But they'll always be relatively cheap. I could do the Clan Summit instead of the capacity. It is still +5 growth for all provinces, and at 2.5k, that's not bad. I think I'll do that. Alright, anyway. What we want to do here is this. You all, plus an additional chieftain if we can manage to... Wait, we should have additional chieftain capacity. Alright, Interrogator, no, Devoted Chief. That's the one we want. You. Alright, you're gonna... No. You are gonna go here. See if I got this right. Then, let's just take a look at what we have here. Warpstone Musk, Nose, 4 artifacts and armor enhancements potential. Dreaded Experimenter and Apothecary, we could use better sorcerers. This stuff we can ignore. Our chieftain capacity will unfortunately drop. And damn, I was hoping for another... We don't have another other chieftain, do we? I don't think we do. So we have 1, 2... We need more chieftains. Oh. Oh, what are you gonna do? Alright, Clush. You can't wait. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to trade everything. Well, let's delete these piles of Skaven slaves. Probably not going to need them. And I certainly can't pay for them. Oh, that's not good. Let's take you to trade all of this stuff. And do this or this. Like so. And then Clush, you can return to Quetzal and then go back to recruiting other stuff afterwards. Then Vermich, you are an Ashen Sorcerer, and Rotich is also one. We need at least 1 Ashen Sorcerer in this army. I would have liked 2, but I'm not so sure that if we are to get... Let me just see here. We're at 18 out of 20. If we remove 2 of the Rat Ogres to replace some of the Regiments of Renown, which I guess we will do, like so, and that puts us to 16 out of 20. 17 with another Ashen Sorcerer. 18, 19. 18, 19 with the 2 Regiments of Renown, which means we'll only have space for 1 more chieftain. But I suppose with the Warlords, that's fine. We could do 3 chieftains then. Alright, fine. Because the army will need to cast those Armor of Darkness because the Rat Ogres are otherwise fairly fragile. So that's what we'll do. Alright. Pustin the Pugilist, your army is nearly ready to go. Just gotta get that chieftain to chase you down and get you your stuff. The rest of these guys are good talk, sir. You're going to jump here to the Copper Landing. Still now kind of on the fence about sending you to Cathay as opposed to over here. Could pick up a few islands on the way up. I mean, Ikit will be back, but there is a lot of territory we suddenly have to fight over. On the other hand, the Doomflayers wouldn't be particularly effective against ogres, would they? Just go to Cathay first. At the end of the day, we got more armies. Coming in. You're gonna sit the Copper Landing. I just gotta remember to get you your dwarf thing, Menace. Unless we give it to Ikit instead of you. I'll think about it. Let's see what else we got. I did warn you guys, there will be a little bit of admin this episode. That's what happens when you confederate. Can't really escape it. A Village of the Tigermen is up next. Should be an easy little auto resolve. Close victory against this, really? Alright, but we should, in theory, be able to heal up. At least I hope so. Auto resolve. Let's see how much damage we take. Ah, it's not so bad. And second occupy. Obviously not wasting food. Yeah, sack and some of it. Another man-thing slave, another mechanic, another Skalm. Now that was a good pickup. And Dickett could probably use it. Loot and occupied now. Good. Public order here is not great, but there's not much we can do about it. Let's build up the nest layer here, and let's build up the herb gatherers camp here as well. Alrighty, who's up next? Schurft. Now, you have to sort of wait Nakai, but also we've got the other army coming in, so sit in the water. And the other army will come out of, I believe, this particular place, this particular sea lane. That's the one. Alright, and those Warp Lightning Cannons will be able to, or will enable you to potentially fight Nakai. Scout, you're actually going to be of use now. You are going to need to scout out what Nakai is doing. And other Scout, keep an eye on Arcan, just in case he decides to go for us. Since these guys have nearly destroyed the Tomb Kings, we will most likely be forced into a war with them rather shortly, so yeah. We're definitely going to need a lot more armies. Here, 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 here. Yeah, I probably should have sent you over there. Maybe we could send you over here. You will still be solid against the Imperials. I don't want to, you know, send too many things to Catha. Anyway, a single or another extra turn or two moving shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's see what else we have. Tech Thief. Oh, we need so many more Tech Thieves. And we need to get them up somewhere where they can actually steal tech. So I guess we're going up here now. All that traveling just to arrive and the enemy was dead by the time you got there. What can you do? We do have more Warlock Engineer capacity. I guess we could get another one of the... Well, we are... No, Ikit's gonna need, like, 3 of them or something. Yeah, this is Ikit's army, after all. Too bad we don't get access to his workshop. But I guess that would be crazy, like if we got access to the Ashen ability and the Molder ability and the Scryer ability as soon as we confederate. Oh man, going down to from 78 to 32. They are not going to want to confed after this, but what can you do? Alrighty, building time, no choice. Alright, now these 3 or 4 places don't have to do anything. You are still fine, but we'll eventually need to switch out. You will build up the Obsidian Amulet Carver, and we still have to build up that Pox Cauldron so you can stay in. You know what? I think you're actually going to switch out now. Oh! You got 2 more turns until... Yeah, but I don't want to lose the public order. Efficient planning. We're gonna have to do a lot more efficient planning than we have been up to now. Damn, your public order is great, considering how much public order we're losing now. Oh. And what about you? Okay, you're awaiting the other guy to reduce your construction costs. So you, Spectazuma, will build up the Bell Foundry, will build up the Warp Lightning Capacitors. I guess we'll... We could do another cheap clan summit and start on the construction cavern. Spectazuma is a green territory, so it should eventually fix its own public order, in theory. I wonder if the clan summits are actually worth it or not. They do generate a little bit of money, and at the end of the day, they'd give us campaign movement range as well. Yeah, fine. Do it. And the construction cavern. And I guess we'll keep you in your current public order. But no, efficient planning for you. Alright, let's not screw ourselves. We are already very close to bankruptcy, and you gotta remember that a lot of our extra money is coming in from the maximum public order. So, can't risk losing it. More public order for you, the Awakening. Let's build you up, and then let's cast out the public order negatives. Piranha Swamps. Wait, what did I not do with the capes? Alright, the Citadel of Dusk, you're waiting. Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. You... 2 more turns, yeah, go to efficient planning, let's not screw that over. Mine of the Bearded Skulls is fine, Ayamara Swamps, you're okay. Public order-wise, the Blood Hall. You are now in efficient planning as well, you should be, and you're still losing public order, but hopefully that'll fix itself over time. Skavenblight is working on it. Altar of the Horned Rat, yes. Bell Foundry and Warp Lightning Capacitors, and once again we'll just do the same thing. Clan Summit and Construction Cavern. A little bit of extra research, and I think we have no choice but to switch to efficient planning because we're minus 14 here, which ain't great. Nah. At least while the confederation thing is up. We gotta prepare for the, you know, other confederations. Ooh. We also lost additional public order due to the plentiful food thing, and any red territories will increase the effect of it as well. Only we could get like an event that gives us additional public order. That would be really swell. Star Tower. -8. But we have to keep food generation in a bunch of places, so not much of a choice in the matter. The other stuff, most of this is the new territories. Skeggy is not, but it can't collect... Yeah. Can't do anything about that one. The Sacred Pools, you are in efficient planning already. Torgavan, Vidriothin, Edriaternos is the World Tree, that's fine. The Oak of Ages, rather. This place is gonna rebel, and the problem with that is it'll cause faction-wide control reduction. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gotta get Skavenblight up to tier 5 so we can increase the mass public order. And this is why I'm hesitating now about this Sword of Cain, because it'll cause public order in all of our provinces. And right now, that's not such a good thing. Anyway, Isthmus of Lustria, you are now losing public order as well. And Pawash is still fine. Underducks and Die Maker, and then of course the Taskmaster's platform. Alright, all we can do for now, let's go to Quick Deal, see if there's anything else. Barrow Legion wants to be friends, but they don't like us all that much. I guess we were trading with Scryer before, and Norska might be a decent option here. Yeah, let's do Norska. I was going to set up an Undercity in their territory, but we could set it up in one of their allied territories and just hopefully allow for the stuff to spread. We need the money. Really? 174? Aren't they a big faction? Surprising. Is it lying? 643, yeah, it is lying. Why does it do that? Fix it, damn it. Decadent Host. Now, you are not liked by Harganeth. You are kind of liked by the other Dark Elves, however. What about the Fecondites? I don't really care about them, but they were, well, they're all willing to be trading partners for now, so I think we'll still be trading partners. Yes. Plus, they're willing to give us money and trade, and that's not a bad thing either. Let's do that. And we'll just try not to piss off too many factions. And Van Heimling's so close to trade. We'll do it, it'll pay for itself in a single turn, most likely. Alright. And I believe that's good. Caravan of Blue Roses wants peace, but oh no. Jiao Ming, he's gonna attack Kugath. Man, everybody wants a piece of Kugath. I mean, look at him, wouldn't you? Jiao Ming, can you defeat Kugath's army? Because if you can, it's not good. I want to keep those Plague Toads, but anyway, I believe we're good to end the turn now. Let's see what we can see. Go, skip all of this, end turn. Alright, Kairos, what do you want? Okay, ooh, I thought he was going to betray us. He just wants us to declare war on Talaqua, which we will probably eventually do, but right now we have, well, because of the confederation of Skavenblight or of Scryer, I don't think we need any more enemies right now. Frankly, I'm almost tempted to send the mutant up this way, but he can sort of loop through the territories of the Last Defender's remnants and the Court of Libaras and then head north anyway. Just gotta watch out for our coastline. Oh, and I forgot about the Beastmen. They're probably gonna be annoying. You're gonna declare war on us, I take it? Yeah, hardly surprising. Oh, we're definitely gonna need armies up here. Morgar does have a solid defeat rate. Oh! Huh. I was worried about you for nothing. Your army is garbage. I mean, the Razor Gore herds are fine, but... do we bother fighting this? I mean, we could. They do have a Cygor. And frankly, this army isn't anything crazy. It'll be fun. Gonna have to really rely on the plague clause. The main issue with this is, you know what? It's mostly just because it's a hassle. I think I'm gonna auto-resolve it. The reason is this: if we auto-resolve it, the enemy army should be destroyed, and I don't think anybody doubts that we would win this. We've seen what a single Plague Claw catapult can do against a full stack of Savage Orcs, and yeah. If we fight this manually, half the army will escape, and then this guy will just stay here and raid our territory for 8 million years, and it'll be a whole deal. And for such a weak faction, I just really rather not bother dealing with it. Ow! It still survived. I wasn't expecting that. I thought the auto-resolve would kill them. Well, that's a shame. But anyway, we'll find a better battle than this. Take the money. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to send Pustin the Pugilist up here to destroy that army, and then send somebody else up there. Alright, now you, Mutant. Go through the allied territories and keep jumping on over here until you find some armies to destroy. We are closing in on the court of Libarson. Oh, I guess the last defenders have been completely destroyed. Damn, these guys are strong. What's their strength rank 2? Oh, wow, maybe I shouldn't have declared war on you. But of course I should have. And anyway, Skrolk. Where do we send you now, sir? Go... You know what? I guess we're gonna have you come down here. There's a lot of stuff to deal with. We'll loot the carcass. Oh, and frankly, Morgar's defeat rate is quite nice, so we could put it on you. Let's get you another heal up. Just because you're so far away from everybody. Alright, very nice, very nice. And... okay, game lagged for a little bit of 6,000 gold. Not so bad. Any more islands on the way? There very well could be. Not that I see one right now, but just keep on moving, sir. Alright, ow! Wait. What is this? Oh! I forgot that your confederation also confederates, undercities. Oh, that's actually... oh, damn, this one's been found. Oh, and it has a warlock lab as well. Damn. That's a shame. I think that there's no way to unfind this. Go for deleting the burrow, I guess? Well, actually, it doesn't really do anything. Let's build a subterranean pit. Maybe it'll spread, even if it is already found. Oh, hey, Wolfric. Why are you down here? I don't know why he's down here, but whatever. Okay, wait, we have to be careful about how we do this. Also, Ikid, we got one turn until you, right? Yeah. Alright, let's try to find us a fight, though. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Okay, well, I know where we're sending Toxer. Not exactly to Cathay. We're going to send Toxer to deal with... you know what, get the, just get the dwarf thing, Menace. I think it could be a little bit more Doomwheel heavy, I think. Yeah, get the dwarf thing, Menace. Go into march stance, or full speed stance, and go right to the edge of this. Like so. You're gonna go help Kugath, because he's probably gonna lose a couple territories. Probably should have sent somebody up to him a little bit earlier. I mean, we have a few other lords that are on the way, to be fair. Alright. You, I guess, can jump down to Subaton. You need to be transferred these guys. So Vomik, I would like you to transfer. And Nivaventer, you will be good to go very shortly with your own army. Vomik, you will transfer the 4 Plague Toads. We will take the Plague Claw catapults, and there we go. Ian's army is complete. He's ready to go. Probably to fight the ogres or somebody. Vomik, you need to move back here to transfer the Plague Claw catapults to Nivaventer, who is now only missing... okay, what is Nivaventer missing? You are missing priests. We need somebody to be able to summon units. Sorcerers, Stildred, Experiment, and Apothecary. Can't say I like these over much. I would prefer Scabbed Scarred. Well, we got one more turn to wait, and we can recruit additional units while on the way elsewhere, so... yeah, Vermich, before I forget, you're going to briefly move to the Dusk Peaks. I'll just go directly to the Dusk Peaks. And we'll build this up. Be a little bit less expensive, and ooh, we just dropped in food again. We need the public order that the bonus food gives us. Not good, not good. Alright. Nivaventer, you stay here for one more turn. But Pustin, you can move. I'm gonna go hunt down those beastmen. And we're down to 1,000 gold per turn. Okay, not great. But that's what happens when you confed. You are going to hit the Temple of the Elemental Winds. Huh, sack value is basically nothing, so we could just occupy it, I think. You're actually getting kind of close to Kugath. Maybe we send you to Kugath, maybe faster. Even ignoring some of the enemy territories. And just loot and occupy it. Alright, and minus 40. Wow, that's kind of impressive. Let's see. If a rebellion happens here, this place probably won't be able to defend itself. I'm wondering whether we might want to trade the territory away or build a bunch of Skaven slaves. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, you can't fight. Never Venter. I should have fought those beastmen. My bad, guys. My bad. It happens. Alright. Shurft, you. Where's Nakai? What do we have here? Yeah, maybe you can cut your teeth on this little rebel army, help out these guys. On the other hand, them losing the territory might not necessarily be a bad thing for us. There is nobody at Dai Cheng, eh? Huh, we could actually occupy it for ourselves and use it as a base to fight Nakai. Alright. I just want to feel like that army is doing something. A recruiter Klesh. I know that these are high-level plague monks and censor bearers, however, due to the... Well, actually, it's not like they're costing us a crazy amount. I was gonna say just delete them, but anyway. You guys, you're all gonna need to swap units. Oh, wow, you're -4? I don't want to lose your stuff. Power armor, speed and attack reduction, melee, or weapon strength plus 50, eh? Mechanical arm, sundering attacks, melee attack plus 10, melee defense plus 10, that's solid. That's some good stuff. Alright, I need to give you some stuff so that you don't rebel. Oh, we have the frickin'... We have to let them fight over it going, oh, I regret doing that now. Let's give you a cheap talisman, just in case you lose it, like the Pigeon Plucker Pendant. There we go, that puts you to 5. And let's give you an ancillary. Wailing Banner doesn't really matter. 6, okay. Now you should, in theory, not rebel. I also wonder what else we got from Mikit. From the Confederation. Alright. Well, Ikit will take control of your stuff shortly. What do you have? Frontline Rat, which is solid as well, but... Okay, you don't need the Ogre Blade or the Ruby Ring or... I prefer you not to rebel, and I also prefer you to actually transfer all this stuff. Also, there's a Mysterious Island here, which I guess we could give to Ikit once we transfer stuff. So, go to Cypresslick. Cypresslick, head to Bordelot. Transfer all the stuff. Probably going to delete a good pile of this stuff, but we also need to reduce the food. Huh? Ow. I don't know. Skaven saves. Alright, army receives plague. Huh, we could use it as a plague spreader. Disband the Skaven slaves. What do we have in this army? A bunch of clan rats here at 5. Oh, we also can't have you die. You also have some useful stuff, including that warp lightning battery. Can we give you any cheap stuff? I don't want to lose a scribe. You can have a reptile thing sacrifice, which is probably going to be relatively useless to us. Here, hold a bell polisher for now. And a gleaming pennant, because I don't care about it. And standard of discipline. There we go. Up to 7 now. And what do you also need? Basic armor and talisman. We'll just give you some garbage. We'll take it away from you later. Pigeon Plucker Pendant and Dragon Helm. There we go. Relatively worthless. Okay, the heroes don't have items. Picture adept. Probably don't need you, sir. Goodbye. What about you? Packmaster, what do you have? Musk of Bravery and Deathbringer. I have bolstered attack. Yeah, we'll keep you. Musk of Bravery could be useful, but it's not going to go into Ikit's army, that's for sure. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll delete the clan rats. And we don't need the gutter runners here, most likely. We'll delete the clan rats and the Skaven slaves from your stack.
Warlock of Skavenblight.
Like so. And then we'll be able to transfer everything else. You know what I just should have done? I should have transferred some stuff back and forth so that you could pick up the plague. Oh, on the other hand, we're going to delete you anyway. Yeah, let's transfer you to Cypresslick. Although, wait. You got the plague anyway. You have Ominous Rumbling, so you could buff just this one unit. I mean, you'll be gone in a turn. You have Integrated Weaponry, which is probably not going to be as useful. I would like you to lose the Warp Light, the Thing Zapper and the Warp Lightning thing. I forget, I took all of your items, right? Yeah. Alright, you have the plague here. You know what, I think you're not worth the 5 food per turn. We're going to delete you. then we should probably delete you as well. Let's take away all the stuff, and if he rebels, I guess it doesn't really matter because we're not looking to keep him, and then Seeperslick will replace with Ikit next turn. And I guess we'll give Ikit Zap Zap as well as the Wheels of Doom to Ikit himself, which are also very, very expensive, but, well, you know, Ikit's gotta have the best toys to play around with. Yeah, so you. I'm not gonna be happy about this, but whatever. Lose all of this. And, oh, we can't disband you? Yeah, we can still disband you. I think if we go down to 1, we won't be able to, but anyway, disband. No, we still can. Okay, we're fine, everything's fine, nobody panic. Toxodon, what do you have? Musk of Dominance, that's the worst one. And you have your Bonebreaker there, you're level 16, so it's probably a waste to delete you, so we'll probably keep you. That said, the AI screwed you, and not in a good way, so we're going to have to reset your skill points. Awful. What about the Packmasters? Okay, they're all level 4 and they got Scavenge. Woundmaker feels like a waste. That's probably the worst pick, but whatever. It's only a few points put into it, so the rest of that doesn't matter over much. Alright, you're not going to recruit because we can't really afford it. Alright, hopefully we won't have to deal with admin as much next episode, and once again I'll try to do as much between the episodes as possible, but it happens when you confederate once again. End of event, you're waiting for 1 turn, recruited Clush. Very tempted to delete these guys, but ranks are pretty important. Alright, scouts. You will need to hang around the ogres. You know what, actually go here, I'd like to see what's going on in Montanas. And the other scout, you can stay here and keep an eye on this stuff. Thrin, I don't know who you are. You are a Plague Priest with Dreaded Experimenter, which is terrible, and also you're very low level, meaning you are worthless to us. Disband. Alright, did we get any other guys? Okay, there's probably a few others that were transferred to us. Oh. Huh. Bale Quint Marsqueak, a level 22. Huh, okay, you might be useful. What are you? Blight. You're a Packmaster. You're supposed to go into one of our newer armies. Okay, so you're fine. Mutin, the clone Mutin. You're going up here. You'll find Bellicor, and we'll keep an eye on whatever else is going on up here. Tech Thief. Go find somebody. Oh, Kairos is going to take the dead head monolith, so you're not stealing tech from there. Maybe try Quetgar. Alright, and that was it for the scouts. Next up, building. Oh, man. We're not ending the episode until we get a proper fight. That's for damn sure. And, oh, the food. The food is going to be bad. We really can't afford to go into orange. That would not be great. Anyway, Guanji Valley, Turtle Isles. We'll start with you. You have to I was about to say go to 1 turn to the Skaven stronghold here. We do want to be able to use the materials. Let's see. Expansionist planning. And I guess we can, since the Pestilent Nave is free, we'll build it next turn. Night Forest Road. On the bright side, though, all the materials at sea that we've got will sort of fix the situation that we've got going on with the admin over the next few turns, so I think we'll eventually come out ahead, or come out stronger. You can go for Warp Forge, and you are in efficient planning now, which is what you need. How many turns of this, by the way? 4 more turns, damn you, Confederation. Alrighty, what about this? Expansionist planning. You are now able to switch back to efficient planning. Mosquito Swamps, you are fine. Jungle of Webs, you are fine. Talashland, for a turn, I guess you need to switch back to Expansionists. And Jungles of Green Mist, you are going to get the Pestilent Nave and the Warp Forge, and I'm not going to bother switching. Ayamara Swamps. You're fine. Blighted Marshes, that's Skavenblight. I mean, you know what, let's build a Chain Sentry, because I don't think that these guys will attack us, but if they do, we'll want the defenders there and available and ready to fight. Even with efficient planning upwards, still at -8, damn. Why didn't you build the Taskmaster's platform? Spinus Zotek, you're fine for now. Almost tempted to switch Exploitative to the Public Order one, but oh well. You are going to build up that Warp Forge for, let's say, reasonably cheap. Volcanic Islands, you are fine. -9 despite the... Oh, you're an Exploitative planning. Oh, we can't turn it off. We can't turn it off. We need the Public Order. Or we need the food, rather, which is kind of tied to public order. But anyway, you are going to go for food. Control reduction as well. Well, what are you going to do? Food. Broken lands, you're fine. Border low, Aquitaine. We need you to grow. We also need food. I think we're going to go with food first. And questions later. Talzin, Kingsglade, yes to the Taskmaster's platform, and yes to... Can't build the Pox Cauldron, sadly. And I guess yes to the food despite the control reduction. Ziggurat of Dawn, Underdogs, and definitely Taskmaster's platform, and... Do we build the completely useless Beacon of Dawn? I don't think we do, it's just a waste of a slot. It does absolutely nothing for us. And do we want to build anything here? Anything specific or particular? The Skeggy is not going to make a crazy amount of money. I think we get additional chieftain capacity and other capacities here, so I think we'll go for the clan pit. Or possibly the pits of the pack masters. Let's say the chieftain one. We probably do want more chieftains with a couple more armies at least, so yeah, let's go for clan armory. Like so. Sacred pools, we can upgrade you, I guess. Not that it's super important that we do. Torgavan. Go for the food to start and the public order afterwards. Crags of Findal. Definitely go for the Taskmaster's platform and the furs. Oak of Ages, you are fine as you are. Baston, you are fine as you are. Astalia. Magritta. You are now at war, and we're gonna have to get you defenses. No choice in the matter. Oh, we have to build a Taskmaster's platform here as well. Well, you know what? This place is still fairly well defended. And by not building the defensive structure, if we get attacked by beastmen here, we'd be able to... If this place gets attacked by beastmen, we won't be able to do anything about it, though. Alright, fine. Forgo the spices for now. Go for the alarmed tunnel and go for the Taskmaster's platform. Yeah, anyway, we'd be able to fight the battle cinematically, which I think I'd prefer. Quinnell, go for the meat styes and the Taskmaster's platform. Isthmus of Lustria, you have nothing, and then Jungles of Pawalash, you have nothing as well. Alrighty, ready for another end turn, presuming that there is no Diplo to do. Defensive alliance with Clan Molder. Ugh. Sad about the significant malice we suffer due to the Confederation with the other rats, because, well, obviously we want more Confederations, just also want to be careful about it. Vermich the Vomitus, you're besieging Tyrant Peak here. Just gonna take a quick look at the Undercities. Ancient City of Quintex. I guess we could lose the vision here, build the deeper tunnels, and then build the Ratketeers as well. Yeah. Make a little bit of cash. And then you're probably okay. Petrified Forest could probably make a decent bit more food, but we'll see. Alright, we'll leave that alone for now. Skip, and... Did I build the... Did I build this thing with Kairos, the outpost? Yes, I did. So we're good. Alrighty. End turn. Let's see what else is happening. And, oh man, we really need to fix our food situation. Once again, we'll be able to generate quite a lot of food out of the out of Athaloran. Probably plenty of things to hide in the forest, and while all the rats that die trying to hunt the horrible things in there, well, they can be eaten too. Payments and peace treaty for Gorstein. No, Gorstein, no. Khalida has... Oh no, Kugath. Oh, he's in trouble. Man, maybe we should send Shurft over to him instead. What is this? Clash can get badly mutated, which is... Oh, he's just a recruiter, though. No. I mean, I guess we could give this to him, but he's never likely to be anything other than a recruiter. Amateur discovered, ready for duty. Ah, Bale Quint to Marsqueak. Ready for duty, Kit Claw, yes. Loyal again, Cypresslick. Good for Cypresslick, but not for so long. Who's this? Nivaventer.
All hail, horned rat.
Nivaventer's loyalty isn't low. What is this? Who is this? They don't have a name. Who is this supposed to be showing us? I don't understand. Okay, well, it's not good, but Nivaventer's fine. Imminent Rebellion, the Broken Lands of Tianli. Yeah, that was expected. Journey complete for Troop Ferry. Alright, how close are we to Kugath via this? think that's where we have to go. With both of these armies. We can't let Kuget die. Especially since he'll eventually have better units. Alright, you're going here. You'll maybe come back to Cathay from the other way, from the other direction. And just as your troop ferry got here... Oh, fortunately it can move very, very far. So it should be able to trade stuff real easily. In fact, I could trade stuff right now because it doesn't have a lot of units to tote around. We're gonna lose a couple of the Plague Claws. And put in a couple of Warp Lightning Cannons. We'll see how the army functions. If necessary, we can get rid of a couple of the Globadiers and replace them with a couple of Warp Log Jezzails. Because this army is going to very much struggle against single entities. Alright, and while these are high-level Plague Claws, I think we're going to delete them. And Troop Ferry, you will probably be back to ferry more troops later, but for now, Shurft needs to get to Kugath. Skrolk, are you near to anybody who we can fight? I say Ariel the Radiant. Declare war on her. The main problem is that she'll start sailing down here. The Ever Queen. And we could fight Tyrion, but I actually don't want the Sword of Cain right now. We're in orange now. We need fights in order to get food. Maybe we attack Alariel and then hit Lyonesse. Probably what we have to... Oh, right, I forgot that Mazda Mundi is still alive. Still kind of impressed by it, but anyway, what we want to do here is this. Bale Quint, first of all, you got some nice stuff. Alright, I'm gonna take this Saul off of you. You have armor enhancements. Engineering student, and then we'll... Do we have to reset you? Boost income, increase mobility, organized. I mean, you're not horrible, other than the fact that you're level 22 and don't have anything in the good line of stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have to reset you, okay. He's level 22, so we'll still want him back. Alright, then, Cypresslick. Okay, wait. Need to be careful. Power armor, down to 8. Mechanical, Forbidden Rod, 7. Okay, that's not so bad. I don't care about the Dwarf Hide banner. Frankly, I don't care about the banner of Verminous Scurrying either. Lose the Artifact Hunter because it's useful. And lose the Wailing banner because it's useful. Then we're gonna get a kid on the field and not transfer. Actually, just realized that Ikit might need a reset as well. But I want him to pick up the Plague, meaning we have to do this. A recruit. Like so. What did the AI do? Oh yeah, he's gonna need a reset. What is this AI? It's a horrible waste. Alright, it happens. Loyalty for Warlock Masters, it's decent. Concentrated Flame, ammunition, increased range. An anti-large, but funnily enough, doesn't give you flaming attacks. Doomsday Scientist. So unfortunately, he doesn't buff the Doom Wheels, but I still think he's probably the best one to be using them. Also, Second Wind Serum is fantastic. Does anything he have? It gives us control +1 for all provinces, but I would assume that that's always active. Oh! We have the mutated Doom Wheel Assembly Kit, eh? Modulated, rather. You know what? We will... Can we actually give this to anybody other than Ikit? As in, can we give it to another recruit? Oh wow, we just got a ton of new items, didn't we? Warp Field Generator, okay, you don't need that, and the Power Stone is kind of garbage as well. You have your quest items. So I guess you're gonna need to reset. Meaning we will use Cypresslick for now. Alright, sorry Ikit, but it's hilarious. What the AI did to you. A reset skill points. Alright, 3 turns until he's back, which means Cypresslick can hang around and maybe do some stuff. Skrolk.
High Priestess.
I wish I remembered what the defeat trait for Alariel was. I remember it's Never Queen, but I don't remember. I feel like it's not a good one. But at the same time, it'll be free food for attacking him. Wait, who's she at war with? She is currently at war with the Cult of Pleasure and the Seducers of Slaanesh, who... they're kind of okay with us. If we do this... Wait, how does Nagaron feel about you? Not horrible, alright. We'll join your war against Avalorn for a non-aggression pact. And money. I think so. And then we'll quickly auto-resolve Alariel, just for the free food, and then we'll hit Kurun for the nearby territory. Alright, hit this. We'll come back for Tyrion. In fact, maybe him actually fighting here would be decent. Or maybe one of our allies taking the Sword of Cain. I'll resolve. And you did take a little bit of damage here, so I think we'll heal up again, and hopefully we're still in range. Okay, what does this do again? Oh yeah, this is absolutely garbage. No wonder I didn't remember it. I had a feeling it was terrible and useless, but, well, whatever. Okay, I guess we have to hit Leoness next turn then. Or we just attack Tyrion, but nah, just wait for it. We have enough on our plate right now. We can't have these guys sailing down, because you know that just like the Kislevites, they will immediately all target us. And that's a bit much. Ian, you're good to go, sir. Meaning you can set up in whatever stance. I guess you can go to Quetzal. Go to Klesh. Leave this. Ian, go to Quetzal. You're gonna sail. Klesh and Vomik. Okay, you guys need to be here. I guess we can have a Vomik trade stuff to Klesh, who's another recruiter. No, not you, Nivaventer. Nivaventer needs these things, the Plague Claw catapults. And we need 3, which gives us room for 2 Plague Priests, correct? Yes, correct. Good, Ruinous, good. And Plague Addled? No, Feral Rage, the most useless one. Alright, either way, we have to move you to the... we have to move you to the edge, to the Altar of the Horned Rat, maybe to Star Tower, and still hopefully get stuff. Ian is good. Recruiter Klesh, you're going to go to Oishul, and you'll be recruiting there now. What's our capacity for Warlock Engineers? 8 out of 10. Okay, I guess we could still get one for Iket's upcoming army. Vomik is actually going to lead an army. I forget, does Recruiter Klesh have anything that actually enables him to recruit anything? He has Vermintide Harbinger, but he doesn't have Bonded Service, so I think for now... we have to save on food, so I think for now we're going to delete him. We'll bring him back. Oh. You know what, maybe we should delete Vomik for now. Because Recruiter Klesh can make these units cheaper, and we'll bring Vomik back as well. Disband. Alright, and then you can... I don't know, stay here. Alright, okay, we gotta find an army. Or find a battle, damn. Vermich, you have reduced the capacities here, the construction costs. Go to Chupa Yodel, and keep making use of your public order increases. The Mutant, are you near enough now to fight Khalida? Well, not her main stacks, but yeah. Okay, jump. The heck? Jump right there, across the river. Oh, there's a bridge there anyway. Hey, Teotihuacan's nearby. And, ooh, looks like it's got some solid defenders. Maybe they will be willing to fight. Alright, Pustin. You're heading out north to destroy this little annoying Beastman stack, which is still there. Probably be faster to go by sea. So go to Tlashlan and continue to be chased around by this poor guy who's going to be moving much slower than you, but what can you do? Speaking of Tlashlan, oh, minus 12. Ouch. But with this guy here, we can build you and you for cheap. We can build the Clan Summit and the Construction Cavern for cheap, and I guess if we keep expansionist planning, that's probably not worth it. Go back to efficient planning. That's the public order one. Yes. Alright, back to it. Meadowstone. Do these guys have a stack nearby? No, the rebellion here is going to happen, but it was bound to happen anyway. You can hit Chiang from here. Almost tempted to raise it. Hey, there's Balthazar Gelt, but we have to get to Kugath. We have other priorities right now, unfortunately. So yeah, go for this. Oh, wait. I want to see if this army is strong enough to threaten you. It's a lot of Celestial Lions. How much is this worth for sack value, I wonder? I think we actually have to fight this, because if we take too much damage here, this army will then get attacked by the Celestial Lion pile, and that's not so good. Besides, it's been far, far too long this episode without a fight, so yeah, but we're moving. We have to redistribute all of our armies since we've confederated. Let's get the concealment bombs for the rats. I mean, you know what I mean. Then we want to buff up the 2 Jezzails because there's nothing really else to buff, which means Blastmaster. I mean, I guess we could go for Crackle Bomb, but I feel like we want to just go through Together Wise as fast as possible for the additional 15% range, which is pretty darn significant. Alright, you guys, you're still waiting till rank 10, right? Yeah, got a good blur of motion. So we'll get there eventually. You two, you are moving through favorable winds, so you can continue to do so, and you are moving through favorable winds as well. And then lastly, you, sir, have Ballistics Instructor. Let's get you Sapper as well. And the speed for missile units does include all the gutter runners. Hopefully not just the sling ones, right? I guess it just includes... No, it doesn't just include the sling ones. Fantastic. Huh. Which is... It's interesting that the gutter runners are counted as missile infantry, even the shuriken ones, considering they have basically no ammunition. But anyway, Doom Rocket and Sapper. Alright, and good to go. We're gonna fight this one real quick, by virtue of necessity. Alright, kill indeed. Simple, straight to the point. I mean, we're an assassin army here after all, so it does make sense. Anyway, really gonna enjoy this fight. I'm loving this army, and with every single battle, this army gets stronger. We get those points that we still don't have a lot of for various units, and of course, the veterancy for them as well, as I believe we only have 4, or tier 4, on all the units. Anyway, we're going to start the battle off with having these snipers snipe away at the enemy Lord Magistrate, who is just about done, and get some of those warp stars throwing. Very nice. I've been actually surprisingly impressed with this particular spell. It's pretty cheap, and it can do a ton of damage. A single use of the Overcast warp stars, here we can see, took about 70% of the HP of Jade Warriors with halberds, and another 30% off another unit. Here's another use of the warp stars as well. And gonna hit a few more. Let's see how that one does. Especially if the units are nice and obliging and stand around like this. It's not going to do as much damage as a vortex spell or a wind spell or anything like that, but, well, if the enemy is traveling head-on, that works quite well. Anyway, over on the flanks, looks like the enemy are going to move towards us. They're smartly using the peasant horses to screen the Jade Lancers so that the peasants take the majority of the damage from the shurikens, but unfortunately the peasants are also sent running fairly quickly, and thus the Jade Lancers are going to have to deal with the shurikens instead. Unfortunately for them, the shurikens get pretty darn hard. 60 missile strength poison and a 98 range, meaning the Jade Lancers get pretty much obliterated before they really achieve anything whatsoever. Beautiful. Having a little bit of a range shootout, enemy crossbows versus our slingers, and of course our units of snipers are gunning down those lanterns as well. And down they go. Pretty darn effective, I should say. More Jade Lancers attacking us from the right or left flank, rather. But here we have our units of Assassin with all their fancy Ratfu moves. And there we go, going to help out a little bit by dropping our spells on them. We do have more units moving in, but with the Master Assassin and both of the regular Assassins, plus the 2 Ashen Sorcerers fighting, I don't think these guys have a prayer, even if we don't bother using any more spell work. I do like watching the Ashen heroes fighting together as well. They make for lovely little command squads with those fancy moves of theirs, and I'm hoping we can get Deathmaster Snitch on field rather soon. Looks like the enemy army is in dire straits now. Bounce powers at about 90%. We're starting to focus enemy range units down as well, while the flanking units from the right, additional units of gutter runners, are heading towards the enemy range as well. Pretty much out of shurikens now on these guys, however, they can move fast and into melee, and they certainly should be more than enough to chase down and destroy any enemies that are left, especially since they're range units. And there we go. I do believe with that the enemy army will shatter, and just like that the battle will be ours. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. I'm sure that we took some casualties, took a little bit of damage on a couple of our units, but not a lot of units lost, and thus we should be just fine if we get attacked next turn. Alrighty, you know, regardless of effectiveness, I'm not saying that the army is ineffective, I'm just saying, ignoring effectiveness aside, this army just feels really fun to play and rewarding to play. Certain army compositions just really feel good, and I think that the Ashen compositions most definitely up there, at least the range variant. Obviously we haven't done the Death Runner and Ashen Triad thing, or more mixed units, but we'll get to it. Really lovely time with this army. Anyway, I got a little bit of cash. We're right at the edge of our movement, so do we risk sacking it? We don't actually care about the territory. We could also just raise it and come back to it if needed, because then we won't have to worry about the public order here. You know what? I think we're actually going to raise it. Raise it. And that will hopefully... Yeah, you can channel, I guess. Yeah. We're not going to suffer attrition. We can hopefully move this way and hopefully bail Kugath out. And, okay, it does look like he did manage to fight off everybody else. Everybody's trying to kill Kugath here. Very unfortunate that he lost Dragonfang Mount. Hopefully we'll bail him out with it. Although, frankly, taking Dragonfang Mount for ourselves wouldn't be a horrible thing either. Unit capacity +1 Tombbark. That's because we're seeing the... we're seeing their variant of it, aren't we? Huh, wait, interesting. Shouldn't it be... Huh, it's still showing us their variant instead of ours. Well, whatever, I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, had some fun with the Ashen guys, and... Ooh, wait, yes, we did reach rank 10. Okay, so just out of curiosity, we're at 49 missile strength with these guys, and 60. So 49 and 60. We will get Blur of Motion, and then we will get them this, Spotting, 8%, and definitely Stolen Supplies. I'm not so sure about distractions. So do we want Overwhelm on the 2 assassins? It won't actually decrease their damage, but it will make them lose Weeping Blade, and the armor reduction that they offer is actually quite useful for this army, so I think maybe not. Maybe we just do everything but forgo this. We don't need Master Instructor because we don't have Death Runners, and we don't need Infamous, so yeah. Go for Stolen Supplies, and I guess we want... we are the elite for additional speed for when we have, well, more speed. It's not a huge deal, though. I'm gonna say Replenish Troops is probably the more important pick here. Another point to Replenish Troops, Blur of Emotion, and then Spotting and Stolen Supplies as well. Lovely. Lovely indeed. And this Master Assassin can bump up Blastmaster as well. Alright, now what are we at? We're at 54 and we are at 66. Alright. Climbing. And we're gonna get more damage and more range as we keep leveling. It's gonna be very nice. Alright, who is up next? Toxer is the only one? Alright, Toxer it is. You are heading out to the sea lane. Should we travel in march stance? I don't know, full speed stance, whatever. Go for it. Once again, I kind of regret not sending you to the ogres, but it's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do. And we should probably still try to get the defeat trait from Morgar for Lord Skrolk anyway. And frankly, we should move down here and wipe these guys out so that they don't annoy us. And Azek has a caster defeat trait, or Crag has a caster defeat trait, so he might be a decent option for us as well in terms of going to kill him. Anyway, Cypresslick. We can't have you doing nothing. I don't think we should be attacking the orcs, or these orcs in particular, at least for now. We would probably need Skrolk to take Kurun. How strong are these guys? They only have the 2 settlements. And we could take Kurun and Lyonesse. I mean, we're more likely to take Bretonia now anyway. Alright, fine. Cypresslick, I would like you to leave Bordelot for now, even though it is important that we do keep Bordelot, don't get me wrong, it's also buff you up. We should still... I could raid the orcs, but at the same time, maybe that's not the best idea in the world either. You know what? Go into ambush stance and sit right at the edge of Mousillon. I'm a little bit worried if we get too close to Lyonesse and that there is a full stack belonging to Corun somewhere here, and obviously this army is not up to the task. But we also got to keep in mind that we got all the special units that we otherwise wouldn't be able to get in this army, so it's important that we don't lose them. Yes. Alrighty. Who is up next? I guess that was everybody. Alright. Scout, stay here. Keep scouting. You other scout, you are where you're supposed to be, sort of. You know what? Land and stick around Montanas. I see Morger. I'd like you to keep an eye on him. And his delicious defeat trait. Tech Thief. Yep, of course they took the Deadhead Monoliths. Let's try to land and see if we can't get to Laqua before these guys do. Mutin, you need to go set up that Undercity. So go up here and... Oh! Huh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. The Decadent Code... Man, is it me? Or has Sigvald been doing amazingly... I don't know, in the last like 5 campaigns I've run, every single time he gets really strong. And why? Specifically, of all the Warriors of Chaos, is Sigvald now so strong? It's kind of interesting. We also should probably pop the Pestilens scheme, just because we have access to it. And we could try to Pestilize Corun, I guess. We do already have Plagues running here. Huh, duration is 1 turn here. You know what? You could re-up the Plague at Lyonesse. Land... And, oh, you could also act as a scout. This is a Skaven plague, right? Yes, it is. Thanks, Sickett. Dropping a few plagues for us. Lovely. Just gotta get a few more armies plaguinating. And I believe that's all we can do now. Alright, so, quick deal. Top knots, anything else here significant or of significance? Oh, look, the Red Horn tribe now wants peace. No, we need to destroy them now.
Can I
Pirates of Trantia. I honestly don't remember who you are. Oh, you're toward Nagaron. Right. I think we declared war on them in order to try to, you know, get a little bit more friendly relations with Nagaron going. Anyway, unfortunately, that does mean we need to do at least one more set of building. And we'll try to go to next turn. I'd like to see if we can't get at least one more battle going. It would be nice after all. You are fine. Creeping Jungle in Guanchi Valley, I assume, is fine as well. Grey Turtle Isle. Well, it's never going to get any cheaper. Skaven's Stronghold it is, and Pestilent Knave, and then immediately go back into efficient planning for all that lovely public order. Night Forest Road, you are good. Copper Desert. Nothing to change. Wait. Do we switch you to food generation? And probably not you, because food generation costs a lot of money, or reduces the money generated by places. Shalanhopek, you need to go into expansions planning, as you will be tier 4 next turn. Piranha Swamps. Did I? Huh, I already did you. Weird. I guess I did it earlier and just... yeah. I was wondering why it was out of order, without actually being out of order here. No, you're out of order. Anyway. Alright, efficient planning, yeah, with the Confederation debuff, there's no choice. You have to switch to expansions planning. Jungles of Green Mist, you are fine with the public order as you are. Isle of the Crimson Skull, you're fine. Blighted Marshes, yes, most definitely keep building those Overseers lookouts. I'm almost tempted to switch you back to expansions planning, but I think we'll do it when we're closer to getting the next set complete. Spinus Sotek, you're fine for now. Star Tower's fine. Arguelon, definitely get the upgrade. Broken Lands. I mean, decent likelihood the place gets destroyed. But it does have 3 frickin' resources, which is quite nice. Anyway, River Brienne. You're in pretty terrible public order situation as well, but we'll have to keep you as you are for now. King's Glade is fine. Isthmus of Illustria, or the Isthmus Coast rather. Clan Barracks for you, and I think we can switch out of expansions. Well, actually no. Port Reaver will be needing an upgrade next turn, so no. Sacred Pools, let's upgrade the Warp Lightning capacitors there, which also takes food unfortunately, but it does confer an adjacency bonus and thus is still quite useful. Torgavon, upgrade to the next tier. Vidrioth we are fine with. Covages is fine, Bastan is fine, Magrita is fine, at least until it gets attacked. The public order is terrible due to the damn camps, but we'll have to get rid of them. Darn ogres. Flesh farm for you, Forest of Shalon. Hexoatl or Heshuatl, Overseer's Lookout, Breeding Pit, upgrade Machu Peaks, definitely Marble Quarry, definitely Taskmaster's Platform, and Gold or Warp Lightning capacitors. Yes, gold first? Gold first. Gold first, questions later. Wait, we're Skaven, not dwarves. Anyway, Shrine of Sotek and Pawash is fine, and I do believe that means we're ready to end the turn. Minus the rebellion thing, but our food is not in a good place, and if we allow, well, if we get another -5 food, what do we got in terms of defenses here? Basically nothing. I wonder if it'll be a Skaven rebellion, though, because a Skaven rebellion might allow us to hold the place. Do we have any free lords available? I don't want to spend any money on them. Nah. Frankly, we could always take the place back if we need to. Alright, we'll skip it. Maybe we actually send Shrift over there, since the Ashen army is drawing closer to Kukath. I keep sending everybody around. Alright, trait gain tunneler from you. Alright, so for this turn what I'll try to do is try to find a battle somewhere, but if we can't, I'll do the admin for this turn between the episodes, and oh. Huh. What were these guys? Spirits of Shanlin? These guys will be returning, eh? Probably going to retake this place, but whatever. These guys are asking for peace again, but as long as they're not visible, as long as they're not sailing down to us, we're probably okay. How's that food? Ugh, back to orange. Not great, not great. Rebellion in the Broken Lands, Great Incantation, ambush foiled for Cypress-Lick, settlement besieged Fu Hung, ready for duty, recruiter corporable, and there's a Cathan rebellion. But it's full of peasants, it's a peasant rebellion. Free food. Alright, I'm kind of happy about that, wasn't expecting it. Pleasantly surprised. Build the Village of the Tigerman up as well. Alright, how is Kugath? Oh no, Kalita. Not good. Alright, how far can you travel? Can you travel further in... You know what? I know we're at war with everybody here. Ooh. Okay, wait. Go in March stance, but if Zhao Ming is here with his full stack, which he is not, okay, now. And we're going to risk running in March stance. And we need to get to Kugath. And Kugath, don't go up here. You're completely surrounded by enemies. No, okay, yeah, we have to send Sheriff to him. This goes where we need to. We're gonna take like 1, 2... That's gonna take a long time to get to him that way, though. To be honest, if... There's probably no point. Matastone should be able to take care of it. Either he does or he has... Hello, what do we have here? King Jonza. You will be besieged by the mutant. And you will most likely sally out because you have a fantastic garrison. Oh, this is going to be a great fight. We will have to wait until they sally out, but damn. I got 2 bone giants. I got all of these Ushabti with great bow. The fantastic garrison. Oh, I'm excited now. I think we'll have to save this one until the end, until the next episode, because otherwise we'd have to do just a ludicrous amount of admin. Hey, if it isn't Lewin going to Lyonesse, I wonder if you'd be willing to... We'd have to fight this manually, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a shame. Also, who are you at war with, by the way? You're at war with the Warherd of the Shadow Gave, Broken Axe, and the Barrow Legion. We will talk to the Broken Axe for now to join this. Probably not going to be friends with them because we're kind of sharing territory and I don't want to do that. At least now that we have so much here, we may as well make use of the adjacency bonuses everywhere. And generate just a crazy amount of food out of this. But anyway, we're going to have you... And then we're against Kurun. For money. Or we're going to join against... You know what I mean. And Skrolk will land here. Like so. And it's a Pyrrhic victory. Maybe we fight this manually. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'd like a better battle. Anybody else nearby to another enemy that we could fight immediately rather than having to wait, like these guys to sally out. I'm not wasting this in the sense that it would be a fantastic field battle, but a rather boring siege because we just bombard the enemy into submission. You guys are all good. Let me see here. What else do we got? Yeah, I fear that there's nobody else that's nearby, Les. And that we'd be able to fight in this turn. I think we'll just move Shrift up to fight Nikai. Oh, Nikai took some damage. Well, that's his problem. Well, he'll probably recover by the time Shrift gets to him, but nonetheless. Shrift, go up here instead then. And, looks like the Spirits of Shannon failed to retake the jungles of Qian. Well, sucks to be them. Or actually not be them, because they're dead. So, no be about it. Alright, well, I guess if it's the only option, if it's the only battle that we have, we can send Skrolk, and we could use Seeperslick to leech a little bit of XP. Oh. I screwed up, didn't I? Wait. Break the siege, but also stop moving. Alright. Okay, he moved, it doesn't matter. Trelb, go for... Target is immune to plague. Okay, there was no need to break the siege then. Wellity, alright. Alright, continue siege. Does Kuran itself have a siege? Oh, I also noticed Langui is owned by the Norskins here. But also there's a Skaven plague here. You know what? I think we're just going to keep this guy around and use him as needed, because with everything plagueinated here, I think it would be a waste. Going to... offensive camp doesn't work, so just go here. We'll do this manually. Because obviously, Skrolk isn't, or not Skrolk, Lewin isn't going to sally out by the looks of it. Yeah, just to double check, it does have a defensive structure. Yeah, damn broken sieges, please, CA, please fix them. Please, I know not a lot of us actually make use of this particular feature, but I do. Anyway. Alright, let's fight this real quick. Sorry it can't be a cinematic, but we'll, well, at least we'll have a battle of some sort. Oh, and it's this particular map. Now, this map has a lot of trees, which kind of block a lot of shots, which is a bit unfortunate, but, well, what are you gonna do? Reinforcements are coming in on this side. Guess we could try to move the fast movers through this wall while Skrolk bombards this wall, maybe. There's a nice open plaza here where the enemy usually concentrates its defenders, and that would probably be fairly effective for our catapults. You, speaking of... Alright, let's start you. Get you guys here. All those trees in the way, it's terrible. You guys go here. You guys go here. Skrolk, you can just run right at the enemy gate, and then I guess you three are gonna just trundle towards the enemy gate as well. The Anointed Plague Monks will rush the walls in a bit. We'll give them a little bit of time. Together with the... well, actually, these guys are already damaged, the regular plague sensors, so we'll send them through the gate while these guys maybe take the walls, unless we just end up breaching said walls. We'll do something like that. Good enough? I think so. Alright, go. Alright, attack this, and attack this. Skrolk key charge. Arrows. Not so great. Alright, does the enemy have artillery pieces here? Well, they might, but I don't really see them. Oh. Are we okay with the reinforcements coming in here? You know what, I'd actually like them to give us more time for bombardment, so let's move them here. We can even move them to reinforce us here. Actually, we can't. That's the max distance, so I guess we are fine as we are. Alright, Skrolk, start working on that gate. How's the enemy towers looking? Well, it's going to be a little bit of a while before we are able to do anything about them. On the bright side, this will also heavily damage the walls. That's not so bad. And who are you guys attacking? Huh. I'm surprised that the guys on top there are in range. Oh, good for them. Alright, you know what? Anointed Plague Monks, think you're going to climb. Screw breaching the walls, just climb. Not that we won't breach the walls, mind you. But, with the Anointed Monks attacking here... and we could just hit the peasant bows pretty darn hard with our catapults. And... well, let's just hope not too many trees block this stuff. Actually, at this rate, some of the walls may be destroyed. But that's the enemy's problem once again. Alright. Well, that poor unit of peasant pox arrows. That's funny that they were the ones that got focused down so hard. Anyway, you guys go here. Alright, just make sure not to tear down those walls. The Anointed Plague Monks will... ow! Gate is broken? Huh. That was quick. Alright, well, Skrolk and everybody. Make your way inside, if you please. And some... Invalid target. Oh no. It's a broken... Yeah, it's not great. What about you? Nope. Nope, we're not able to summon. Yeah, this happens sometimes. Well, guess we're taking this without summons. That's not great. Okay, can you guys actually climb, please? Alright, I guess Skrolk is just gonna have to fight as he's fighting. Where's Lewin? Has he landed yet? No, he's just still hovering around. Alright, well. Alright, there's a lot of damage over time effects happening around this place. Oh, and I see some Wood Elves coming in. Just gotta watch out for Lewin landing and the Pegasus Knights because they could probably deal heavy damage to our Plague Furnaces if we let them. There's a Grail Relic over there. We should probably focus down, but I think we're gonna save the Liber Bubonicus nonetheless. Oh, hello, who do we have here if it ain't the Pegasus Knights? Let's wither them down. At least we can cast that. And just gotta keep an eye on Vermintide, because it might reactivate at some point. But also might not. Okay, you guys, please don't attack those guys. Go for that unit of Peasant Bows. In fact, all of you go for the unit of Peasant Bows. And the ones that can fire further, go for this, and go for this. The enemy range units are gonna be the ones that are the, let's say, more threatening here. Alright, and there's a unit of Knights Errant, but that's not the biggest concern. And there's that unit of Grail Relic. Now the Pegasus Knights get absolutely wrecked after landing. Burn after reading, wreck after landing, etc. Filth Regeneration on you, because you've taken the most damage thus far, as you're getting focused down by various units of enemy range. But frankly, our range is better than their range. Alright, let's also start moving the Plague Sensors in. How are we doing down here? Man, the breach around the gate is very ugly, and it's just Skrolk and 3 Plague Furnaces. No summons whatsoever. And it's still so ugly. Ooh, Pegasus Knights have landed up here. Can we do anything about those? Actually, it's kind of an interesting contest. You know what? I'm gonna let this happen. I'm not going to debuff them. I'm curious to see how the Anointed Plague Monks fare against Pegasus Knights. Now, the Pegasus Knights are fragile, but they do tons of damage. And, well, I suppose in some ways the Anointed Plague Monks are fragile as well. Which is an interesting matchup generally. Plus, it's another opportunity to see the Anointed Plague Monks fight. I just gotta double check that Lewin has out. Wait. Okay, where is Lewin? Did he run away? I don't know what he's doing. Alright, you guys are no longer attacking. Okay, gotta retarget. You guys attack this, and you attack this. Alright, back to the... Is that Grail Relic alive still? I mean, the Relic itself is not alive, you know what I mean. Anyway, Pegasus Knights versus Anointed Plague Monks. Back to you, Kent. Oh man, over the last couple of episodes, I have... well, I guess this episode and last episode, since coming back, I had so many meetings and stuff over work. I guess I'm losing my voice more so than I do usually when recording videos. So if I sound weird over the last couple of episodes, that's why. Unless somebody coughed on me. Oh, no. Oh, good lord, don't do that. Don't do that, please. Why are you even doing that? You were told to attack specific units and you are not in guard mode, so why were you attacking... stop that. I mean, it absolutely obliterated the Pegasus Knights, but it still wasn't what we were looking for at that time. Alright, really gotta watch out for those guys. I mean, damn. Alright, you know, I'm gonna group these guys up so that we can focus them. Hey, there's Lewin, if it isn't the man himself. A Rod of Corruption and Liber Bubonicus. Skrolk, go after him, we'll move the Plague Monks away. Skrolk, go for the Liber Bubonicus, and we do have another Wither available to us, so let's wither them up or wither them down, whatever. You guys. Doing good work back here. Unless you giggle. And do we want to use the Festering Pool? No, I don't think so. Alright, Lewin looks like he's not having a great time against Skrolk. He is a biggin. Or at least Beaky is a biggin. And Skrolk is, well, he's probably gonna be fine. He is withered after all. Lewin, I mean, and we'll be down to 2,000 HP and we'll be going down soon. Just double checking the HP of everybody. I'm now kind of getting worried about what the catapults are doing. Okay, let's pop this. Let's regenerate you, the most hurt plague monk, and that Lewin goes down. Sorry, I missed it, but I was busy. All right, how are the catapults doing? All right, 1, 2, I don't know, 3. You know what? Go destroy that arrow tower. Gotta make sure that once we switch back, we're good. All right, you guys are now safe now that Lewin is dead. And let's start getting a few units of Plague Monks and the Censer Bearers, and I think okay, you guys are heavily damaged, so we'll stay up on top of the wall. We'll probably take a few more hits up there, but it's also not a huge deal. Anyway, are we able to summon now? No, still no summons. Damn you, broken battle. Or broken... Oh, you guys are on the field now. Honestly, we don't really need them, let's face it. Just keep them there. Sure, we could make use of the warp for the black hole flares and the warp fire's wheel, but it's not needed. Alright, also, this unit of mounted yeomen is annoying me now, so destroy them. How's that tower looking? It's still very much alive. Well, we don't really have the accuracy to easily bring it down. It's probably going to be faster to just bring it down the point capture method, which is this one, and it's the main point anyway. Alright, don't rush at the mounted yeomen until they get hit with at least a few more of those plague projectiles. Alright, they're not making quick work of them, but they're making quick enough work of them, let's say. Alrighty, you guys, all of you guys, go over here now. I don't really care about the formation that they take, to be honest, and we will switch you to firing on those men-at-arms with the longbows. I didn't even realize they had those. Alright, how's the summoning? Well, still not available. Invalid targets, ground. Yeah, I don't think ground is an invalid target for summoning, game. It just doesn't seem very likely. But anyway, I'm gonna make you into a separate group, put you up here where you will hopefully be safe. And Skrolk certainly running out ahead of everybody. Alright, go for these mounted yeomen. No, thank you. Did these guys all stop? I think that I think the paladin got in their way. And go here. All of you go here. Alright, the yeomen or the knights are good. You can charge towards these particular yeomen. Do you want to activate the Scalm? Just activate the Scalm. Had to heal up at some point. Oh, they did have an artillery piece. We have no easy way to reach it from here, so we'll just slowly move towards it. If we had summons, we could have gotten the summons to go over there and kill them for us. Game. I'm just saying. Alright, let's do a little bit of damage. I forgot that this guy, these two, I guess, had Helms of Discord, but let's face it, they wasn't necessary in this particular battle. This is with 2 stacks, mind you. And with Lewin there. No shaded Lewin, though. It was very fun to play when I did his campaign, still relatively recent. And ooh, would you look at that, enemies charging in a blood festering pool and filthy regeneration for the rotting revelation, our named regiment of renown. Let's see how these censer bearers do fare. Well, against the men-at-arms, they should be fine. The Knights of the Realm might be a little bit more... Well, actually, they are dropping almost as fast as the poor men-at-arms are. I'm sure the buffs are helping out as well. Alright, how we doing? Oh, those are Knights Errant, whatever. And, in fact, the Knights Errant are shattered, and I believe everybody else is shattered as well. The enemy catapult's destroyed by ours, and I do believe the battle's ours. Isn't it? Alright, come on, okay, we gotta wait proximity. Really, they still managed to get the charge in, but that charge was very much ineffective. No, oh, for the love of... Oh, they did, they did a decent bit of damage to our troops there. Alright, you guys, toggle fire at will, please. No more of that. In fact, turn around, I don't trust you anymore. I mean, it's not like we took a crazy amount of damage, but still. Do they have any unbreakable units in here? Do they have... No, they do not. No battle pilgrims. Or if they did, they're all gone. I think they had a couple of units at the start. I remember them fighting outside the gate, but... in this situation, we're good. Alright, 104 losses, no problem at all, and I'm willing to bet like half of those were to our own Plague Claw catapults. And that's without summons against 2 stacks in a siege, mind you. Don't underestimate Skrolk's army, I guess. Despite the fact that we generally fight with piles of summons, clearly we don't necessarily need to rely on them. Also, massive amounts of damage on the Plague Claw catapults, but in a siege, hardly surprising, and they had to counter all those piles of enemy bowmen after all. Alright, Gleaming Pennant, a little bit of money, decent bit of cash as well, minus 2,000, how did that happen? We are going to sack the place for another 4.6k. And then if I can... Okay. Charge bonus for Lord's Army, you know what, that's not so bad. The charge bonus on the frenzied damage dealers, I like it. Recruit for cavalry, not so useful. For Skaven in particular. Skrolk, you're gonna head to Leonas.
Master of Scryer.
Loot and occupy. Like so, then we're going to take the, I don't know, Plague Rain Heralds to give Skrolk the plague, and then give them right back. Lovely. Alrighty, there we go. Well, at least we got a battle. We are not quite bankrupt, but uncomfortably close to it. Anyway, the campaign just got another interesting turn with the Confederation of Skavenblight. Suddenly we have a lot of territory built to protect, a lot of new enemies to fight. It's going to be an interesting next few episodes and all of this going on over here. So I'm excited for more rats. Hope you guys are as well, but we're calling it here. I'll do the admin such as it is between the episodes, and we'll get to more fighting next time around. So stay tuned for more. Don't forget to leave those likes and comments below, especially the threshold. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.